Hello, welcome back to Ratropolis. I don't really know what we're doing today. Let me think about this. Wait, we play Forest, and then we play, for tonight's episode, we play Coast. I remember. I think. Does that seem right? Yeah, that seems right. Right? Who cares? I think I go through this at the start of every episode from the morning now. It's like, hey, what are we doing today? I don't know. Playing the game? Who cares? Eh. Whatever. How you doing today? Me? You know. Good. Hanging in there. Doing what I can. It's Tuesday. Which means it's Wednesday for you, right? Probably. As I've said in the past though, YouTube videos, it could be Wednesday of next year. Probably isn't, let's be honest, but it could be. I have not done much today, as you can probably imagine, because it's 3 p.m. I woke up about an hour ago. Working on getting up sooner. I am going to have a lot more time in my day if I'm able to just like get out of bed quicker. So that's what I'm kind of working on right now, is just like, alright, maybe don't just sit on my phone forever. I've been also, when I am on my phone, I've been spending a lot more time doing something productive. I've been finally picked up Duolingo again, doing the basics of learning another language, because it's one of those things that I've always been like, hey, that would be cool to do. Very warm. I'm gonna open the window. This does open us up to random noises from the outside. However, how is it out there today? It's a pretty nice day. I don't see any of my neighbors, but it's a pretty nice day out there, so we could end up, there could be some noises. Labor livestock wall, looking like a pretty solid start. I can hear the birds singing outside. They're very tone deaf. I don't know what the hell they're trying to sing, but like they should probably, like, don't quit your day job, birds. You don't stand a chance. I would not buy this album. I don't need the houses, I'll take the advisor. Yeah, treasure hunter's fine. 40 gold. Who buddy, treasure hunter? 40 gold. He gets better later on, of course, but for now, nah. Also, it only looks like a nice day out there. Now that I've opened my window, I realize that it is actually extremely cold. It's such a bait. It's like I can see the nice blue sky, big fluffy clouds, plenty of sun, and it's freezing out there. What the hell? How could you bait me like this? The great outdoors? This is why I shouldn't go outside. It's full of shit out there. I mean, like, not literally, but you know what I mean. Getting Purificate there doesn't seem great. I should have just taken the 100 gold, but I wanted to take the skill card, spice it up. Retrospectively, yeah, this doesn't seem very good. A second here, I'm gonna clear my throat. There we go. Much better. Although I probably sound about the same to you. I think we gotta, like, this is how I lose. I get in the mindset of, oh, I gotta hold on to the cheeses, my economy. And then it all goes to shit. Well, so far on this run, we are alive. The enemies have only hit the right side, which I would say is a good sign. The Purificate event may be trouble overall. I don't know, I feel like we got it early enough that it shouldn't cause issue. It seems like it should, as long as it doesn't line up too terribly, it should be done by wave 10. I don't actually know when that event finishes, to be honest with you. We are against Spitters though, which means that we're going to need, like, I need to get Fletcher soon, or else I will probably not be able to build up an army of backline units. Some of these runs, I feel like I always get offered Laborer, but never Fletcher. Like I can't think of a run where I haven't been given Laborer. I think I'm going to refresh this shop. The only thing, like, these buildings are all okay, but I'm really looking for... Not this. Try taking raise tax? I don't know. I think that this is how I could find myself taking a loss here, is trying to take too many things. I know the strategy. We take cards that have instant impact until I have removed all of the bad from this deck, and then we can take other things, like raise tax. Now them hitting me with this switch up here could be a problem. Oh yeah, this doesn't look good. Maybe I am dead. This one's not looking good. I don't know, maybe we can do something to get out of this, but this lineup doesn't look very good. This looks bad. Maybe I can bribe my way out of this? 148. I think I will just bribe the boss. I think it's the best way to go about it. I wonder if I could have triggered the redraw and then done the bribe? That's something I'll have to test out. But yeah, having the single stack army isn't great right now. Labor had 100 and something health. Holy moly. But yeah, bribe is basically just my strategy to stay alive. I can't build up guards because I haven't been given the Fletcher. Shield Rat, nah. Could try. I don't have the money for Golden Archer. This one's looking bad. A lot of things have gone wrong here. Great gather. I think it's our best shot. Like, a lot of things have gone askew on this run. From the Purificate event hitting with the boss in time with really difficult waves. I think we're done. I think the Purificate event's gonna put me away here. That appears to be how it's gonna be. Yeah, there's no way out of this one. That sucks. Purificate, man. It's like 100. I think that 100% I had a chance to win here if this event didn't hit me. But that's really this is literally the only thing stopping me from winning every single run of this game right here. This is exactly what kills me every time. Well, not every time, but like when actually dying, right? The loss where I just like, oops, I messed up my Steel Infinite because of my greed is like, yeah, well, you know, it happens like that sometimes. But that loss, like, come on. What do you? I guess I take the cards, right? I think that I'm gonna stop taking the Plaguerats because it's just such a fucking. It's so frustrating. That's like the only thing in this game that I hate when I lose to it now. It's just like, oh, well, took Purificate and it timed out just wrong. Because like, imagine that Purificate, but the enemies came from the right side and I was able to mount some sort of a defense, right? We win, no problem. But you know, also taking the skill, and it's a lot of little things that went wrong there. But really, it's just like, Purificate, man. I fucking hate that event. All the other pure negative events are not potentially, I mean, potentially game ending, like Flood potentially can kill you if you take the 5 Floods when you have no money. But it's not going to directly kill you. It just feels shitty. Also, no Fletcher. That's the other thing. If I get Fletcher, we also live through that. Everything mounted against me just right. And, I mean, I could go on and on, right? No card removals early on. Was stuck on Cheese, and I had an extra dead card in Bribe, although Bribe almost saved me. It's a terrible run. What do you got for me, Mr. Merchant? It's an okay shop. 2 guards, it's still not bad. Labor and Workshop. I wonder if Labor is like forced to show up. I don't think so, right? I don't think anything's forced to show up, but it just feels like I'm always given, please stop. I don't want any more Shield Master Labor Plus or Leader Plus runs. I don't want this any longer. I've made my decision. It sucks. I think that Laborer is better than Shield Master. And that's just another card to remove. Which isn't so bad as long as I get some removals here. Anyway. Am I anything else today? Not really, you know? Stream's been going good. Hanging out. Taking it easy. Playing through Stone Shard. Having a good time with that. Probably going to be done with Stone Shard tonight or tomorrow. And then I'm going to move on to... I'm looking... I actually put up a straw poll. If you want to get access to it, then you can hop in the Discord. And it'll be in my announcements channel. Because I straw poll everything these days. And... yeah, I am looking at the... like, when I looked at the straw poll last, it looks like we're playing Paper Mario, The 1,000-Year Door. Which is the one that I was told I will really enjoy and should play. So I put it up to a poll between like 3 games. It's Paper Mario, Chrono Trigger, or one of the Dark Souls. You guys ever heard of Dark Souls, by the way? Me neither. And one of the Dark Souls is Dark Souls 1 or 3, because those are the ones that I have. I've played 1, but I have not finished 3 because I didn't really care. I was like, you know what, I think I'm burnt out on Dark Souls by the time I got to 3. I didn't play 2 at all. I get lost. Another one that's not looking great on the removal front. It's not terrible, it's just that I'm adding stuff. It's the classic struggle. I'm adding too many cards. Although this one wasn't really my choice. But it's looking like we're gonna play Paper Mario, which is cool. I've never played it. I know nothing about it, even. Like, I know that Mario is in it, and that's about it. Like, I don't even know what system it's on. I should do some research on that. And other than that, not a whole lot, you know? I found this video that got recommended to me, because I watched like 1 or 2 videos about programming, and now YouTube is just sending me so many programming recommendations, which I'm not complaining about. I'm enjoying these videos that I'm getting shot at me. But like, one of these videos that I got recommended was, it's called What Does It Take to Be Good at Python? And it's like a 2-hour lecture from this dude at Microsoft explaining Python to a bunch of Microsoft employees. And dude, he's just like, I thought I was decent at Python, but like, not that good. I never got into the more advanced stuff, but this dude makes it look so... He's just talking about all of these crazy concepts that I have no idea about. He's like, yeah, now here's ways that you can stop programs from breaking at runtime. Like, make sure that is caught beforehand so no one blames you for the program break. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I don't understand a word you're saying. 2,000 gold for a military card of my choice. It's basically just, do I want to have this treasure chest be Overseer? Yeah, that seems worth it to me. But no, I've been watching through that video though. It's 2 hours, so it's taking me a while to get through it, but it's still pretty interesting. I'm learning stuff. And also, a lot of it's just going right over my head. I feel like this is the sort of video that I'm gonna have to watch like 3 or 4 times to really follow along with. Which is good. It's cool to have videos like that, I think, to learn from multiple times. I think, anyway. Just something that I can keep going back to over the course of like a few days. The runs today, they're not feeling very good. I can tell you why. I don't have Fletcher. I am sitting here waiting. This is the difference between having Fletcher and not having Fletcher when you're against not just runners, right? Well, my guards are all dead again. I cannot build up guards because no Fletcher, man. It sucks. He's very pivotal to my early game. But yeah, programming, it's one of those things where I've never really gotten to the super higher levels of it. Zoom? It's invite, right? And I've been playing invite a lot in the regular game, but in this situation, do I want this? That's a good question. Probably not, because I'm not low on cards right now. I want to add nothing, really. I'm just gonna keep refreshing. I have a singular purpose. At this point in the run, I just need to find Fletcher. At least the watchtower helps on the left side. But yeah, we're not building up our backline stack, and this is how your runs fall apart. And oh, there we go. Alright, never mind, we won. No big deal. No worries. And that's how Leader Plus, you know, the Merchant's Leader Plus, and I hope that this isn't how it feels with every character, but it really just feels like, well, got the early game unit that's good, we're fine. Or, well, didn't get Fletcher, we're dead. Right, that's kind of how it feels, and it's like, well, why is this any different than regular mode? And the answer to that question is very simple. It's because I have more cards that I'm going to be taking on this game mode. I don't really get down to 5 cards very often early on in this game in Leader Plus, especially when they give me this guy, Shield Master. Like I said, I think the big change I would make to this game mode is I would just make it so that all of the neutral set is available as well. All of the, like, Shield Rat, Arbalist, all of them are, or not Arbalist, Crossbow, you know, the same thing. I would just make it so that you could get those guys. That's all I really want. But, you know, this is in beta mode, changes are still to come. It's butterfly season, right? Yeah. No range units against this is probably going to go really well. Right? Well, it's not terrible. I guess the shield rats will be blocking a lot of this. And look at that. Look at that Fletcher shot. Ooh, buddy. But yeah, we're gonna hopefully not die here. I need to draw a little bit better. Struggling on this run. Like, these last 2 runs have been actually pretty tough. Kinda not just handing me the victory like they usually do. How interesting. I don't know, I feel like I almost want to, like, I'm not going to, because I have a lot of other things to do today, but if I had more time, I would probably watch the first run back and just be like, okay, what went wrong in this run? What could I have done better? Did I not get... Oh, there it is. This is rough. Like, this run, I don't know. I guess don't take the advisor. I think that once again, I am learning something, which is if I'm trying to win every single run in a row, don't take that +1 advisor, just take 2 houses. That's really what I'm finding out here today. What a crazy thing to learn, right? But, like, it is how it is in this game. The merchant spawns at the end of the wave, not the start of the wave. That's interesting. I didn't know that. Anyway, we got 300 gold before this run is over, and I can stop complaining. But yeah, I think that if I am... And I wasn't really worried about the win streak until I saw that we were doing well. Wow, you're gonna offer me Overseer here? What the hell? And then I was like, maybe I can put up a decent set of runs and then, you know, lose immediately after. I think that. But, you know, it's mostly just going to be not doing anything that puts variance in the run. Taking advisors, not worth it. For example, I should play these cards first. Yeah. I'm not saying that Shield Rat's necessarily bad here, but I am going to have to remove him. And that's a card removal that doesn't go elsewhere. I'm gonna wait for Commission to hit this Ancient Weapon here. It's just your early... I think that what I need to cement for myself, and, you know, for you as well, but mostly this is just for me. You probably know this by now. You need to make sure that your early game is the same, like every single run. How should your early game look? Well, you should have We take Overseer and we take, I mean, nothing else really, right? When I see this character's unit pool, I go, oh, no wonder all these runs feel the same, right? When it's looking me right in the face, it's like, oh, there's 13 units. I don't think I would take Caravan Guard ever. Noble is extremely niche. All the service units require a very specific setup. Exiled's terrible, and that leaves you with these 5. And in this situation, Knight is just worthless. So really, there's only 4 viable units in this army for me. That's not true, right? I can make something happen with service, but I'm not going to. If I can get a bunch of upgrades out here for free, actually, with this event. I can upgrade like the whole deck right now thanks to the Seeds event. That's pretty nice. Yeah, there we go, whole deck's upgraded. Cool. But yeah, I think I will. I think I've learned from this run what I should have changed. Like, I think I got it. Not from this one. I mean, from this one, really. Taking the advisor, I don't think it's worth it anymore. I think that it's actually a big mistake. 75 seconds, double your gold. I'm actually going to take this, but I'm going to make sure it's upgraded, and then we're going to utilize it to great effect here. Interesting. Don't open markets when you have 50 or 70 gold. What am I doing? Do I even play this game? Brew, maybe? I don't think so. I could have taken Brew, but it's all going on investment here. Just need like a little money to get me started, and then we're gonna roll here. Although I have to let this commission fly. But even just this Overseer, we're gonna probably take it easy here now. 1 Overseer on either side, 2 Labors rolling. I think we got it. Livestock. Nah, you know, I could take livestock here. I want to not, because I don't want to bait myself with commission at this point. We just gotta take it easy. That's all. I just gotta chill. We just gotta chill. Just gotta take it easy. Everyone relax. And we can find ourselves in a victory position here pretty soon. Having ourselves a victory royale, if you will. I don't want to remove any of this. Think about a commission. I haven't taken investment in a while. But this is often the position we're in, right? Where there's a lot of cards in the deck that I want to use. Like a lot of cards. Like I have 8 cards, and I think that they're all good. That's what Upgraded Gather is for, of course. Fire? Yeah, right. Not in your dreams. I don't think I'm even going to shoot these off. It's not worth it. 2 labors, 1 labor. Ooh. Yeah, it's actually just not worth it. But you know, I think I'm closing in on. This episode feels different than the others. I was in a stride, and then I had the first run loss, and that has thrown me off. I don't like it. Vault? I don't like that either. Vault, I first saw that card, I went, oh, that's an interesting card. And now that I've played a few of these runs, I'm like, wow, that card seems like it's fucking terrible, right? Does not seem good at all. Look at this, we got 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. We got 10 units on this side, split evenly. Not anymore. No, I don't really... I get, the thing is, despite me talking about it like crazy right now, I'm like, yeah, at the end of the day though, is it really worth it for me to win streak on this? It's like, no one really cares, right? It's not like I'm going to be getting any crazy prestige. It's just something that I should let happen. This is why I shouldn't even like look at it until, like maybe every 10 runs or so I'll look at it. Just take it easy. Until. Oh yeah, I'm trying to invest, right? I should probably make sure I have enough, population free to invest. I could have taken Jewel there, actually. But we want to have maybe a territory expansion here. Public bath, coin, book. Nothing to upgrade. Territory expansion it is. And with 15 seconds off the labor time, it's probably worth it for me. I'm sitting here just trying to wait for the perfect timing. I should probably just get it rolling here. And I will. Stop offering me shield rat. Never really thought I would find myself in the position where I'm just like, no, do not give me Shield Rat. He was my favorite card forever. I mean, with the old style, back before they changed wave stacking ups, it was like all I would take. I would just take Shield Rat, and you stack up like 30 Shield Rats and they kill everything. Back in the day. No longer is that the case. By the way, it's been, I looked at this today, it's been 2 weeks since this update hit, which I did not realize it's already been 2 weeks of Leader Plus. It means I've played like, what, 17 runs of this game mode then? Something like that anyway. Thank you, Fletcher. Could use some healing on this run, of course. I think that with where we are now, I think we've got it more or less, though. My day, though, I got nothing to really talk about today. That's why it's also focused on the game. There's nothing really to tell you, because, you know, have you seen it out there? There's not a whole lot to do. Just kind of chilling, you know. Doing what I can in this quarantine time. What is there to even do anymore? I imagine at this point, it's been, here in the States, it's been about, how long has it been? Probably, it's been like, started around the end of March, so it's been like, what, 7 weeks? Something like that? Somewhere in the range of like 40 to 50 days, probably. Can you believe it? But like, what is there left to do at this point? I don't even know. Like nothing. You've probably done everything you want to do. And now you're just like, alright, let me out, right? I mean, I got things I want to do, of course. I'm trying to self-teach programming to a competent level. So, I feel like I'm never going to run out of things to do right now. I almost feel paralyzed for choice on what I could be doing right now, even. It's like there's so many different angles to go at programming with. This is what I've realized lately, and I often feel like I have this problem where it's like, man, I have too many choices. I don't know about you, but me, it's like, okay, I can learn programming. And then I open up, like, one of my friends actually sent me a website that has a bunch of free resources for programming. And I took a moment and looked at it, and I went, oh my god. 4, 2, 3, 3, 4... I want one more overseer on this side. Yeah. There's like, there are so many choices. It's actually insane. Like I have like, I more or less have what I want to do, which is good enough. I think that I just have to pick something and run with it at this point. But seeing the number of options I had to choose from is like Ruby, Python, SQL, Java, JavaScript, okay, C++, C#, F, Perl. I've said Perl already. It's just, there's a lot of choices. That's the point. I don't know them all off the top of my head. I'm not a professional, but it's a lot. It is a lot of choices, and I was like, oh my goodness. How do you even choose? I'm gonna drop one more investment here and then we'll have enough money. 10,000 gold's probably enough money for 10 waves, but it doesn't really hurt me to put down another investment. I don't think anyway. 20 population. Nurse. Probably will take nurse. Yeah, give me nurse. You know, library shows up a lot more on Leader Plus because of the less buildings, right? I don't think you can get a lot of the buildings that you normally can. Library is pretty good in this game mode. But yeah, programming, there's just so much. It's crazy. And so I just I feel like I have to pick something and just go with it. Because I could sit here and I could be like, well, what about this? What if I were to learn this language? Or what if I learned instead of Unity, which is what I have the most experience in, what if I just went ahead and learned, like, I don't know, Game Maker or Godot, or, you know, and it's overwhelming. I just feel like I need to pick something and run with it, you know? For better or for worse, I just need to be like, yeah, you know what? I'm going to spend my time learning how to program in Unity. or I'm gonna spend my time learning how to program Python. And so that's my new plan. Hey, we have $40,000. Let's go. And you know, I've been doing push-ups lately on the exercise front. I've been staying active, doing some push-ups at least. I haven't been doing the full body calisthenics that I was trying to do because I don't really have a good reason. I'm gonna be honest with you, I just haven't done it. But am I insane? What am I looking for here? I don't know, I need to buff up the right side. But I've been doing some stuff, and it's a start, you know? Every journey starts with a few steps, or whatever you want to say. Let's drop 4 arrows here. We have 80 damage kills this guy. Oh, they have 114 and 28, 130, 142-ish? Right in the range of 142, it looks like. Not bad. I should not be buffing up this side. I need overseers on the left side. We don't need laborers anymore. We're in the position that it's like, just make sure I have enough population for like 3 grains and we're done. Yeah, we're done. Alright, look at this. These guys are giving 7 times 2, 14 times 3. Just a meager bonus, really, of damage when they're set to go. 7 times 2, 14 times 3. It's only... I don't want syringes here. It's only 42 bonus damage to every unit. And then you multiply that number by 14 and you get how much damage we're doing every volley. I think I want any of this. Nah. Investment on this run though. Another solid economic choice you can make here. Like it's pretty good investment. It's a good card if you're sleeping on it. Don't forget to have labors going, by the way. Want to make sure I have some going. Territory expansion. Remember when I used to have to just always pick the defect? Wasn't that a good time? Like, no matter what, I would just be like, yeah, gotta take the defect there. I need the achievement. It was not a good time. I did not like it. It wasn't very fun. Bee advisor? Bee advisor does nothing for me. This is often the situation though, right? It's like, yeah, I mean, bee advisor, Renaissance, sure, but why? My only economy card that I play that isn't an investment costing X is 5 gold. Oh no, that's not true. I have Potter. 26 gold. I could save myself 26 gold. I don't really feel like I'm hurting for that gold though. Especially when I just press this button for 14,000. No, I kind of wish the economy meta in this game was different, where it didn't feel like I just needed to do something to cap out on gold as soon as possible, right? Like the only things that I really take in terms of economy are things that will cap my gold, more or less. Right? Delivery, raise tax in the regular version of the game, things like that. Did farm lost 20 gold? They nerfed farm? Because I used to do 120, right? Or maybe not. Maybe it was just maybe it's every 120 seconds it does it. I don't know. I feel like they used to give 120 though. Maybe I'm insane. I think it is every 120 seconds. It's 100 gold. I think I am losing it. Cha-ching. No, you really just like you limp through the early game with whatever basic building economics you can get, and then you turn that into whatever card they offer you that'll cap your gold, or you just kind of sit there and chill. The other option is you just sit there, you wait, and you are like slowly building up money for emergencies, which is also viable, to be fair. I should not have put this guy down. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, that guy didn't stand a fucking chance, did he? Oh, my Fletchers are too far away from my labor, or my overseers, of course. This can happen. You gotta not walk up like this at the start of the wave. I didn't see a reason not to, but it's because I figured it out. I figured out the reason you don't want to do this. It's because you can't put overseers far back. And this happens. Where these guys now do no damage. Move back. Hope we don't lose too much for this. Another positioning issue, really. Just like, man, if only I could force my units to stay together. It's okay. We lost our laborers. It doesn't matter. I want this. Might have been able to take an upgrade there, but, you know. It's fine. We just need to replay overseers and not... Like, that one was my fault. I started the wave, right? No joke. That was, or no mistake in it. That was my fault for starting that wave at that timing. Now... And that's the strength of the forest, right? These enemies, they spawn staggered, but when they stack up, they become unstoppable. Like, one wave stacked up can be unbeatable. Like, extremely scary, I would say. Why am I even playing that? 105 gold when I am making 70. It's just habit. But I have 76,000. We're gonna stay at 4. Play it out. Yeah, we got 10, 8, 10. We want one more Fletcher on this side. 10, 8, 10, 10, 8, 10, yeah. Hey, why was 6 afraid of 7? 10, 8, 10. No, wait. I don't think that's right. Let me start over. So in the beginning, there was nothing. No, too far back, too far back. My mistake. That way, was that 20? I think that was like 24 units. Like 24 of these lizards stack up sometimes. And I'm like, huh, why did I die? Now, obviously it doesn't matter. Here. I swear, I think, how many times in a row have I taken that economy advisor and gotten quartermaster? I swear that's all they give me. I feel like, maybe I'm wrong, right? But what do you think? Quartermaster, right? Like, it's always quartermaster, it feels like. One thing I will say for Leader Plus though is that it keeps these runs shrouded in mystery, right? This episode's gonna be what? It's looking like it's coming up on 40 minutes or so. Probably is where we'll land. And you don't know if this is one run or two, right? Because I've had a few sub 30-minute runs and I've had a few 40-minute runs that were singular wins. Unfortunately, this one is not what I would like it to be, which is just a longer win. Need to remember to play grain. And this could be the owl. Don't forget this could be the owl. Don't neglect to prepare for it. So every labor I play gives me 26, and every overseer I play gives me... So playing a labor gives 26 damage ups, and right, it gives a total of 26 damage, 2 times the number of laborers out. Whereas playing overseer. Whereas playing an overseer gives that back. Playing an overseer just gives an extra 2, right? So maybe when you have infinite possibility, the only downside is I can't. If I could play every single grain, like just play all my population in the grain, it might be better just to have one overseer with like 1,000. Well, one overseer versus one grain is even, right? 10 overseers versus 10 grain. Wait, do you get the same value either way? Because I'm either adding one more overseer, gaining 10. I don't know. One of those questions I don't think I'll ever be able to answer for myself, unless I really sit down and think about it, which I won't. Also, it was the owl. How about that? Nice. Pretty solid run. Early game was a little shaky on this one, but we made it. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, leave me a like. Subscribe if you would like to see more. And I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.